welcome to VJ Education. In the previous class, I was explaining 10th class AP board syllabus chemistry lesson, chemical reactions and chemical equations. Today I am going to explain what is the atomosity of elements and what is the valency of the electrons. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like and share. Thanks for watching.
Okay students, now let's talk about what are the substances left and right side of the chemical reaction known as the example. When hydrogen and oxygen combine, then water formed. So can you see the substances of the left are hydrogen and oxygen, and these are known as the reactants. Okay, so the substances on the left are called the reactants of the reaction, and are the substances of the right part. That's correct. So all the substances produced on the right side known as products. Okay, so the left side is called reactants and the right sides are known as products. Now let's take a look at this example. Can you identify what are the reactants and products in this equation below? So you can see that iron is combining with sulfuric acid produce iron sulfate and hydrogen. So what are the reactants here? It's iron and sulfuric acid. So these two are not reactants. And what are the products? Iron sulfate and hydrogen because. And what are the products? Iron sulfate and hydrogen. Because what is formed is on the right hand side. So these are the reactants and products in this chemical reaction. When we write a chemical reaction like this, hydrogen plus oxygen gives water. This is known as a word equation because it's expressed in words. Now we are going to learn how to convert this into a chemical reaction. Convert into chemical equation. So how do we convert a word equation to chemical equation in chemistry? The important route that we need to follow when converting a word equation to a chemical equation is, for the elements in the equation, we are going to use atomicity, right? I will show you with an example by, and for compounds in the equation, we are going to use valency. Okay, for elements, it's atomicity, and for compounds, valency. So what is hydrogen? Hydrogen is an element, oxygen is an element also in this equation. And what is the compounds, right? So when expressing hydrogen, we should not just write H. That is the symbol of hydrogen. So use the symbol, but we also need to use the atomicity. Why? Because we are going to represent each of the substances in its molecular form, and one molecule of hydrogen is represented as H2O because the atomicity is 2. So remember, we can represent it in one molecule of hydrogen here. Similarly, oxygen symbol is O. But what is one molecule of oxygen? It is O2. Because oxygen has an atomicity also 2. And how do we represent water? You may know. Water symbol is H2O. Right. But why is that this symbol? Because hydrogen has a valency of 1 and oxygen has a valency of 2. So if you do a crisscross method with the valency, so get H2SO4. Compounds, we know that they come the elements combining according to the valency. So one molecule of water is represented by H2O. So what is the important thing here? All the substances we are converting into its molecule symbol. We are representing one molecule of it. And for elements, we are using a diversity, and for compounds, remember, valency, let's try the, and what is the atomicity of sodium? That's right, it's 1. because all metals have the atomicity of one sodium is a metal and chlorine symbol as Cl, and its atomicity is 2. So, one molecule of chlorine is represented by Cl2, and sodium chloride is a compound. We need to use valency, right? So, we know that the valency of sodium is 1 and chlorine is 1. So, if you do a crisscross method, you are going to get the compound formulas NaCl, right? So, that is molecular formula of sodium chloride. So, this is an important trick, very simple to convert a word equation to chemical reactions. Write the molecular formula based on methods and element or a compound. Remember, 4 elements use atomicity and 4 compounds are valency. Okay students, I will explain the remaining part in the next video. Thanks for watching. Till then, bye.